To the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with our analysts Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. So happy you've joined us. Brought to you by State Farm. Let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. We've got Charles Oakley. Michael Jordan is out there with John Paxson. Then it's Corzine and it's Banks in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Green is out there with Worthy. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Scott in at the 2 spot.
You know, seeing the Bulls here, they were just absolutely terrific against the Western Conference last year, and I don't think that should be a surprise at all.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Johnson against Paxson. Pulls up, high post. Jump shot is good. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here for the Lakers. Like you mentioned, the Bulls in the West, Steve, they were 23-7 against the conference. Very good numbers.
That was the best mark of any team in the East. 3 more wins than the Heat, who came in second with 20. How about the body control, guys? He goes up strong, doesn't he?
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
A bit ago, Doug Collins and I were able to chat. They'll be up against a very smart team on the offensive end, and he knows they'll have to be on top of their game to keep up with them on that end of the floor. Coach said that he emphasized communication on defense, as they'll need to be on the same page to get the stops necessary. Guys, let's see if they can do it.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
Easier said than done, though. I mean, they've got a lot of sharpshooters and guys that can fill it up.
Yeah, the big thing is you want to challenge every shot. I mean, you just can't give these guys airspace because they'll make you pay.
Boy, I tell you, the Lakers are always tough on their home court. I mean, visiting teams can get a little starstruck, too. I mean, all kinds of celebrities hanging out in the crowd. Just as many famous people watching as actually playing in the game when they go play the Lakers.
Both good from the line that time. All right, going back to that Lakers home record, 30-11. Last season, tied for the 5th best home record in the league. And Steve, you start overlapping, you know, the star watching at the games, the good play on the floor. That's quite a scene.
It's a great scene. One of the great venues in the NBA. And the Lakers, they're competitive year in and year out. And they'll continue to be a tough team, whether it's at Staples Center or on the road.
That's exactly where they wanted to go with the ball, even though he didn't finish.
He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
Here's Paxson. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Paxson against Scott. Charles Oakley grabs the miss. Lakers on D. Gathers. And he makes good on the layup.
I love how relentless he is. I mean, he just continues to come at you all night.
Now Johnson. He has 6. Over Paxson. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, he was going to have to get lucky to make that one.
Young fella, I think there was a much better option available that time.
And here's Worthy, missed inside. Under 6 minutes left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Jordan. Over Green. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 6 points. Here's Johnson. Back to Worthy. Backing down. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Worthy's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Jordan. He has 6. There's the pass to Banks. 3-pointer, and it's good. Here's Johnson. It's a 3-point game. Feeds it to Scott.
Worthy.
No one near him. Hits it off the backboard.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
The feed to Banks. Back to Jordan. Backing down is Oakley. Here's Banks. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
He feeds it to Worthy. Back to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
You see that as soon as there was an opening, he threaded the pass right through it.
Chicago trailing here. Jackson kicks to Oakley. To the middle. Jordan. And it's blocked. Right around. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 8.
The finger roll finish. A little finesse for you, folks.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
When you look at when the Bulls' fortunes turned, I mean, getting that ping pong ball to bounce their way in 2008, which ended up being Derrick Rose, that's a player that can change the direction of your franchise in a hurry, and he has.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Thompson comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Rambis subbed in for Green. Making a switch here, the Bulls. Here's Paxson. Under 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Clark, back to the point you made, seems to be how it always works out for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, how about the odds of them getting Derrick Rose? About 1.7%. So they got lucky, but they took advantage, and Chicago has really built its team around Derrick Rose.
And so here is Chicago after Magic Johnson's miss. Pass to Paxson. Fires from deep, and the Bulls another 3.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by James Worthy. And Turner kicks to Jordan. Johnson knocks it away. Lakers trail by 3. Down low, here's Worthy. There's the block. Outside Jordan, an alley-oop pass.
Superb feed there, young fella.
It really was perfect setup for the lay-in.
Well, he just managed to float the ball up there.
Here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Guarded by Paxson. Paxson gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Here's Thompson. Pass to Scott. Will it go?
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And they get in the way. Looked like the alley-oop attempt that time. Lakers trail by 5. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
And the pass to Paxson. They're moving it around. Here's Oakley. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Some changes for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Thompson. Thompson comes in for James Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Byron Scott. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Cooper the pass to Thompson. He passes to Cooper. Picked up by Turner. Cooper with the bucket. Here's Threet. Knocking down is Oakland. 13 feet out. A rebound by the Lakers.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Johnson up top. 8 points for him. Abdul-Jabbar. And Threet pulls it down.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Oakley. Can't hit. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Threet, the pass to Sellers. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, that's the problem. You turn the ball over and your defense just isn't set up at the other end.
And sometimes when it happens that way, it almost feels like a 4-point bucket.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And took a gamble there to try to disrupt that pass.
Yeah, he couldn't quite get a hold of it, but still a nice play.
26 seconds left in the first. Here's Cooper. Basket good. Here's Threet. Passes it to Sellers. With the teardrop. Here comes Magic. They trail by 3. And it's Cooper missing. Up in time. Can't get it to go. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
And it's more NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Cooper. And it's Matthews in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Jordan with the bucket.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Let's check out and slam down hard. Another look on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Well, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
Boy, that is an alley-oop of the highest order on the front and back end.
Well, a play they've been working on, I'm sure.
That's got to be the case because that was impeccable timing.
Here's Threet.
Turnover. LA ball.
Here is Matthews. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the game. Here's Threet. Back to Jordan. And blocked. Lakers trail by 3. Fast break, here we go. Matthews lays it in off the breakaway. Matthews has got his first basket. Here's Jordan. He's got 11. The pass to Sellers. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. Sellers passes to Jordan. They're moving the ball. On the money with the open jumper. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. It's a thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. They're moving the ball well, finding the open man, making that extra pass. They're playing very unselfishly right now.
That was a ferocious Facebook finish.
It's easy to forget he plays the point, isn't it?
Well, he still looks to pass first, but if nothing's there, he will not hesitate to take it up strong to the hoop.
And Matthews kicks to Thompson. Uncovered. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Banks. He's got 7. Ring shot on the way. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 15 points.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
For the finish. Oh, wow! And a big-time jam right there.
Now, that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
Here's Cooper. He's picked up by Jordan. They need this. And the Lakers with another miss. The Bulls leading by 9. He passes to 3. The 3. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. That's good.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coach could tell they were out of sync. He's going to try to straighten it out.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Johnson. He's got 8. With a step back. Good. Johnson's got 10 points.
Now defensively you have to question the effort, but nice play there.
Passes to Corzine. Outside Jordan. Over Cooper. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
And the shot is good. He's got 12.
You can say anything you want about this guy. He's played well in every area.
And you know what? That tells you what kind of game it's been for him. Well-rounded, highly productive in all areas.
Here's Paxson. Corzine commits the loose ball foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
Here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Stolen. Fast break. Here they come. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Another fast break hoop. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
Back to Worthy. He's picked up by Jordan. And the dunk by Worthy.
That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. He hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
Yeah, that is a nice finishing touch.
Yeah, just finishing with a little emphasis, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
Back to Jordan. It's in.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 23 points.
Well, there's a big spread between these teams and how many of their baskets have been assisted on.
But you have to give credit to them for how well they've been able to find the open man with that extra pass.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And obviously, coach doesn't want them giving up all these inside buckets. They need to do a better job of moving their feet, staying in their stance, and keeping their man in front of them.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Thompson. Rambis comes in for Green. And it's Scott in for Cooper. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Blocked. Paxson with the ball. Here's Myers. Connects from three-point range. Here's Scott. It's a 14-point game. Paxson is tagged with the reach. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second person, second team.
Here's Johnson. He's got 12. Nice move. And that one's good. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Pass to Paxson. There's the three. The Lakers with the rebound. Scott's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lifts up. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Scott. Worthy's got 6 points. The Bulls leading by 10. Kicks to Oakley. Pulls it up. Another one falls for Chicago. 1:41 left here in the second. Johnson against Paxson. Now Johnson. 14 points for him. Paxson gets called for the reach. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Threet's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Johnson. Fades. Corzine with the rebound.
Did you see his balance there, guys? Really faded away. I think that's why he missed.
Threet, the pass to Banks. Goes right up, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Oakley's got 8 points. Now, here's Scott. Defense right on him. And the layup is good.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Banks kicks it over to Corzine. He dishes it to Banks. Fires from 14. Oakley misses. Lakers trail by 12. From about 16. And again, it's Byron Scott. Scott's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Threet. 30 seconds left in the first half. He kicks to Oakley. Now the pass to Corzine. Pushes up, rises up, and throws it down.
No reason to get fancy, just keep it simple. Like pound cake, a basic throwdown.
No need for theatrics, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. No 360 necessary there. Nothing fancy.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 14. Over Corzine. This is off the left iron.
I like the shot despite the miss. I mean, that's his range.
First person foul, team foul. Substitution for the Lakers. Michael Thompson.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He has 23 points and a couple of steals for him also.
And I'll tell you what, by coming up with those steals, he's making the offense think, and he's making them do things they don't want to do.
Bulls lead by 12.
Time now for the HB halftime report this Tuesday. Let's get right into it. The Bulls scorching hot the first half. I don't think that they can play any better. They're shellacking a more talented team. An unbelievable half from Michael Jordan. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. There's no quitting the Lakers. They came to win. They've done all the little things, made all the hustle plays, and that's been the difference. Magic Johnson's been on a roll in the first half. He's got 14 points and a few assists, making nice plays for himself and others. Checking out the point leaders from both teams in this game, you know they're going to bring it again in the second half. That'll do it for us here. We'll go back now to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Here's Jordan getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doug Collins. They've got John Paxson. Charles Oakley out there with Corzine, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Banks in at the small forward. Lakers trail by 12. They better get a move on. Green kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Good from 11 feet out. Abdul-Jabbar's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Jordan. Buries the easy one. Jordan's got 25 points in the game. Jordan against Scott. He's picked up by Jordan. Jordan is whistled for reaching in. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
Here's Johnson. Great ball movement. All alone. Another miss by Johnson. The Bulls leading by 12. And Jordan slams it in.
Off to the races, just really getting up and down the floor.
Not much the defense could do there, guys, but let them go.
Here's Johnson. 14 points for him. And stolen by Oakley. They've got numbers. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
Yeah, and if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. The dish now to Green with his first shot attempt, and the Lakers with another miss.
Now, he had plenty of space, poor defense, but I'm not sure about his touch from that range. They're scoring well here, really executing and building on this lead.
Gradually adding to the lead, I like it. I mean, they continue to work well offensively. They should be in good shape going forward.
And the Lakers call time here.
The coach doesn't look pleased at all. He's going to try to iron things out.
Here's Scott. 6 points for him. Back to Worthy. Nails the baby hook. Worthy's got 8.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Lakers trail by 16. Here's Johnson. Releases. Green. Here's Scott. And misses off the right side of the rim. Outside Oakley. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Well, maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slam is always going to be at the top of the list there, Clark.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys.
Here's Johnson. He's got 14. Back to Worthy. Over Paxson. Worthy can't hit. Now the Bulls with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Shoots a fader. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 20. Here's Johnson. Corzine's there. Corzine is tagged with the reach. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Turner's checked in for the Bulls.
Substitution for the
Here's Scott. He has 6. And stolen by Jordan.
Good defense there. He was just waiting for that one.
Los Angeles foul call. James Worthy. His second personal, first team. Shooting for Chicago. Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Johnson. He's got 14. They swipe it. Here's Paxson. It falls. 6 points for him.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
Johnson outside. 4 on the shot clock. To end the run, the rebound by Oakley. Oakley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have a nice lead here and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboards.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
You know, we saw him struggle with his shot in the first half, but here in the second, he's managed to turn it around and be much more efficient.
The open shot by Johnson. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
Here's Johnson. He's got 16. Dishes it to Worthy. Turner covering. Goes up low, and Worthy puts it in. Worthy's got 10 points.
You know, he can actually be dominant inside. I mean, it's impossible to push him around on the low block.
And here's Jordan outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh, he misses that one. He did knock down 1 3-pointer in the first half, though.
Here's Scott, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, the jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
The Bulls leading by 23. And here's Paxson. He's got 11. Left side, Jordan. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 37.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Outside, Green. Shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Turner. Backing down is Oakley. Picked up by Thompson. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
A true power dunk, Kev. I thought he might squeeze the air out of the ball on that one.
Well, when he gets it near the basket, you know where he's headed.
And he's going fast and with force.
And high. Johnson against Paxson. Launches a 3, and Byron Scott with the 3. Scott's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
Jordan up top, defended by Scott. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 39.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
Scott kicks to Johnson. Jordan against Scott. 6 to shoot. That's blocked. And they keep possession.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Here's Johnson. He's got 16. Corzine defending, and it's Johnson again missing.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Paxson with the ball. Oakley dishes to Jordan. Over Scott, and there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Oakley. Jordan's got 41.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Backing him down is Johnson. With 4 seconds on the clock, Johnson missing again. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
The way he's moved through the defense so far through 3 quarters, it's like everybody but him is in slow motion.
Well, he's just that quick going to the basket, Steve. I mean, the help defense just isn't getting there in time, and he's been able to finish.
It's the Bulls just dominating this one. As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Hey, Doris.
Kevin, well, our spark of the game goes to the Bulls for that major surge. They keep going right at that defense and continue to pile points on top of their lead. Every time you look up, their lead seems to be getting wider.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run was a critical stretch mark of the game.
It sure was. I mean, once the pilot light was lit, they didn't let up.
Well, offensively, it all came together for them, Clark, and it really allowed them to kind of take control of the game at that point.
Here's Scott. Rambis is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Byron Scott. Then it's Worthy. And it's Matthews in a point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bucket's good. Matthews has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. Here's Threet. Brown outside. Number 50. And there's the rejection. Shoots over Worthy. And it's Brown missing.
Well, not a bad effort there.
He'll usually knock that one down.
Worthy with the bucket. Here's Threet. Brown outside. Number 50, Worthy defending. Brown outside. Fires the three. And again, Chicago, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Solo break. By himself, the big dunk at the end of the break.
As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the pilfer.
Here's Scott, picked up by Brown. Now Scott. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at what Scott's been doing, he's got 11 points and a block. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And one's really fed into the other.
First one falls for him. Scott hits them both. Chicago with the ball. Left side, Brown. Number 50. Rebounded by Scott. Scott's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Matthews. Shoots from the elbow. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Threet. Shoots over Matthews. And Threet gets it to go.
You know, they've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here.
Yeah, they haven't met much resistance down in the paint, so I think you've got to continue to pound the ball down low.
Scott kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Feeds to Matthews. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
Well,
right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
And the Bulls making a change here. Banks is checked in. That free throw good from Brown. Here's Cooper. The feed now to Johnson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, nice work getting inside that time. I mean, that's the spot where his height advantage is really going to pay off for him, and he used it.
And here are the Bulls now. Number 50, Abdul-Jabbar covering. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. So it's the Lakers now. Thompson. And he finishes the break with the lay-in.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Smooth sailing for Chicago.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Here's Threet. Over Johnson, and Threet gets it to go.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
And here's the fast break, and he flushes it through. Sprite Slam Cam with the replay.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
That's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up.
He passes to Cooper. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Bulls making a change here. Turner's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Now the Bulls with it. Passes it to 3. Over Johnson. Again, Chicago.
What a streak he's on. He's just one of those guys who can really catch fire.
Here's Cooper. Goes straight up, and he converts the layup.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Here's Threet. Number 50, Abdul-Jabbar covering.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
throwing it down with stave.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Here's Johnson. Picked up by Brown. Fires top of the key. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Sellers passes to 3.
Oh, hit that.
The second chance effort. The shot is off, and it's the Lakers taking it the other way. 18 feet away, Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 22.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
A baseline J, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
And the Lakers call time here.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
And the Lakers with some changes. Green is checked in for Rambis. Worthy comes in for Thompson. And it's Scott in for Cooper. Chicago making some changes. Here's Scott. He's picked up by Jordan. Scott can't get it to go. For the 3. No good from Jordan.
Well, that's not really his game. I mean, he shouldn't be shooting the ball from out there.
Johnson outside. Over Corzine. And again, no good by the Lakers. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Outside for Jordan. Shoots over Scott. No good from Jordan. Here comes Johnson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter. Paxson with the ball. Outside Jordan. Shoots over Scott. A nice shot by Jordan.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Now, here's Scott. Abdul-Jabbar backs down. Goes up. Green dishes to Worthy. 3 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
That's a dagger. That will probably finish this game.
Yeah, it's over, Steve. Convincing closeout.
Here's Scott. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guarded by Jordan. Scott kicks to Johnson. Guarded by Paxson. Swiped away.
Great hands down low. Gets the takeaway.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Looks like it's over. Double-digit margin. Clock running down. Just take care of the ball now.
Yep, it's a simple equation. This one's over. Use the clock and take care of the orange.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Defended by Oakland. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Here's Jordan. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.